Hey Frugivore, I'm Freely. Welcome back to Frugivore Diet channel. So you might hear some pitter-patter raindrops of ASMR on the roof. Hopefully it doesn't get too intense. But here we are. It's day 30. We made it. I cannot believe it has gone this quick because I've been having such a good time. And I know a lot of you have been enjoying the process as well. And I love coming and seeing your comments. It's like we're forming this little community. It's wonderful. I love it. And thank you for being here. It's just been awesome. And I do want to continue. It is quite a bit of work to do the research, the filming, the editing, and the uploading. It can be a lengthy process, but I really feel like it is worth it. We are making an impact every day. More and more individuals are coming on this lifestyle, coming on plant-based veganism. It's fantastic. So I'm really seeing the results. I'm really seeing the impact that we're having. So it only makes sense for me to keep going, right? Keep going, keep flowing. So if you want to see more of these videos, if you want to see daily videos and it's part of your routine, I've heard a lot of you are enjoying it as being part of your routine. It's part of my routine too. I love waking up and talking to you and making an impact, a positive impact in this world. So let us know in the comments below if you want to see more of these videos, because I cherish your feedback as well. It makes a difference in my life. It really does. So it's great. I'm living out here in the jungle. I don't have a lot of contact with other humans. I do with Snoopy, but not with, a lot of other humans. So it's enriching my life as well. So it just feels like a win-win-win on every level to continue doing these videos. So one thing you can do to help this process, because it can be quite lengthy to make the videos and everything like that, get the whole process done, is to just simply vote on the video. Vote on it. Whether it's this or this, vote on it and leave a comment. If possible, leave a comment. That makes a huge difference for the algorithm. It's more likely to suggest the video out there. So please just take a moment to do that on these daily videos. So if you want to see more of these videos, give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more of these videos, just do something. All right, so today's video, I'm going to be reacting to intermittent fasting on TikTok because there's one individual in particular who I have reacted to before, Joey B, I believe his handle is, and he is just out of hand, basically. And I want to give my thoughts on fasting in general and view some of his videos because he eats all his calories apparently in the space of 1 hour. For the whole day, he eats everything in 1 hour. And obviously that is just ridiculous. It's sensationalism, controversial and stuff. I know people are so desperate for attention. They don't care about the message they're putting out, but we do care, right? We do care. And that's why I need to counteract this and react and put out the truth about this ED, essentially. That's what it is. Okay, Frugivore, we're going to concentrate on Joey today. I have made a video for Joey in the past, and I don't think he appreciated much because he blocked me on TikTok. But anyway, I am not signed in, so I can view his page. So his handle is @JoeyBDez, okay? And he has over 311,000 followers, 10.9 million likes. So he's reaching a lot of humans with his message. And what is his message? Gluttony, junk food, pain, suffering, disease, sad, basically on every level. And Joey should be ashamed of himself for promoting such a dangerous message when we're in the grips of an obesity epidemic. And people are just popping off the planet left, right, and center because of what they're eating. They're eating stuff like this. And he thinks it's okay to further push that message like, hey, just stuff yourself for 1 hour a day of absolute rubbish and no consideration for the impact it has on the individual's health. Does he really believe this is healthy? Of course not. Well, if he does and he needs help, he obviously needs help. But anyway, the impact on the animals and ultimately on the planet. Why are people just exploiting each other for views and attention? This is social media is all about this these days, isn't it? Just using others rather than actually trying to help them and being deceptive too. And we'll get into that. But anyway, let's go to this video first. Want the Beachbody Keto Calorie Deficit. Let's check that out.
Summer's around the corner. What's the best way to lose weight? Keto, caloric deficit. How about fasting? I lost over 100 pounds.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he that was creepy. That was creepy first up. I went fasting. Anyway, so 16 hours to 23 hours without calories, followed by whatever you want to eat. So this guy is trying to say, he's saying, I'm only eating 1 hour a day, and then I just stuff it in. That's what he's saying. 1 meal a day. He said 16 hours, but he's been saying the whole 23 hours. And he just has 1 hour. And, he's just going for the sensationalism, going for the controversy. He knows it gets attention. He wants to stand out in the crowd. And this is all too common on social media, isn't it? Look, Joey, there's other ways to get attention that actually help the planet and your fellow humans. Start caring about them, please. And this obviously is a terrible way to eat. No one wants to do that. No one really wants to starve themselves all day and then stuff it in for an hour, stuff in as much as they can. You can't get enough calories. You're going to feel ill. It's a recipe for disaster.
Here, you only have to worry about eating once or twice a day.
You only have to worry about eating. It's like, eating is such a worry. It's like eating should be a joy, but not in a way where you're you're in a drug kind of mode, you have this like kind of fog over you, like, you just have to eat, like you need your fix. Not like that, but a joy as in just pleasurable in a healthy, balanced way. And that's how it is when you get quality fruit, because you're a frugivore and the frugivore senses are like, oh yes, this is amazing. Okay, so we shouldn't be worrying about eating, you know what I mean? But anyway, he went from 320 pounds to 190 pounds in 2015 and haven't had problems keeping it off. How do we know that? How do we know what you're saying has any validity to it, any real truth to it? We don't. We don't know, okay? So I want everybody watching me, I want you to get this, that people are very deceptive on social media. You're only seeing a snippet. They can be very deceptive. I'm not saying everybody is it, but you only see a little snippet of their life. Like he's showing us these 1 minute videos. Do we see him actually swallow the food? We will get into that. Do we see him eat it all? Of course not. He can't eat 40 wings in 1 minute, can he? So there's a lot of deception. It's become a business model for many of these people. It's like a magician act, watch this hand while I fake this trick. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into what I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food, 40 wings. Ugh.
What I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food, 40 wings. 9 garlic parm bones.
Fasting. So what he's saying to people is just starve yourself, and then you're going to be so hungry that you will want to eat rubbish like this and poison your system, poison your human frugivore system, and really accelerate the disease process within. 9 garlic parm boneless wings. Yikes.
What is my boneless wings?
So Joey, I definitely recommend the Raw to 4 lifestyle, where you can eat as much as you care for. You don't have to be doing this silly OMAD thing. So the link to the ebooks are in the description below, or you can get the physical book on Amazon. So definitely check those out and change your life. 8 mild boneless wings. Can you stop eating someone else's wings? Seriously. This is like
8 Hawaiian boneless wings.
Like these wings used to fly. Like flap. These wings used to flap and fly. These are chicken wings, but these wings used to flap and be happy and be attached to an actual being. A being that wanted to walk around and extend their wings and enjoy this beautiful world. And Joey comes along and says, no, I want to eat your wings. I'm a frugivore and I'm meant to eat majority of fruit as my diet, but I want to eat your wings. It's sick, right? Let's just take a moment to really, make that connection that these are the actual limbs of an animal. Okay, so have we taken note here that he is not showing himself swallowing? He's not showing that. Take a look. Take a look. So you saw it. He is not showing himself swallowing the food. Not at all. So you know how easy it is? You know how easy it is then to just cut it? Just cut the video and not even, he can just have do what he's doing now. He can have just 5 bites or whatever, and then just just throw it away. It is a business model. Like I was saying, this has become a business model for people who are doing these mukbangs, 1 meal a day, smashing in the junk food, because it brings a lot of money. So they can factor this in as a business expense, and it's actually well worth it when it comes to it financially, but obviously, you know, it's just selling your soul. Like, please wake up. Anyway, what I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food.
What I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food. For Happy Meals burger.
And this creepy smile that he's putting on, like, it just, this guy is a huge disappointment. 4 Happy Meal burgers with no buns. Oh gosh, yes, throw off the only thing that has a possibility of having some fiber and some carbohydrates. Just throw it out. Great. I mean, he's got potatoes there though. You know, he's got the chips. So, carbs?
5 McDoubles with no bun.
Gosh.
20 McNuggets with...
Obviously ED. Obviously, isn't it? You know, and we don't even see what he's doing. We're binging out and... I do not believe for a second he's only eating 1 meal a day. I do not buy it at all. And okay, so sure, he's lost weight, but testosterone is very likely, and that can definitely affect your metabolism. And also, we don't know anything else about him. You know, you got to follow people and see what they're actually doing to get the full truth. He could be on weight loss drugs. He's probably taking caffeine. He's obviously calorie restricting, so you can see.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Okay, and I mean, supporting Mac shits is just inexcusable. Okay. Oh, what is this? What I eat in 1 hour. You can see like he is just totally trying to get attention. And look, something you need to really get about fasting is that, and not having enough fiber in your diet, is that your beneficial microbiome, the beneficial bacteria in your gut will die off, and they will start to eat you from the inside. That is what can happen. Okay, because they need the fiber. They actually live off the fiber, and then they nourish your immune system. So they create these fatty acids, which nourish short-chain fatty acids, which nourish your immune system. So if you're not having the fiber and you're not having actual food, that's why fasting, where you're not eating at all, like day after day, is really not recommended. Please do not do it. Do not starve yourself like that, because you are going to also kill your good stomach, your good gut bacteria. And then that's going to affect your whole life, believe it or not. So let's check this out.
What I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food. 1 Lou Malnati.
Wow, 1 Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza with sausage crust. Like, how clueless is this dude? I don't know. But I'm telling you, this is going to be a pure business model. This guy can just be eating like whatever, plant-based. I mean, like, he can be eating anything like the rest of the day, but then making out that he's eating this now, because we do not see him for the rest of his day. We do not see number 2, we don't see him swallowing. So he might be either spitting or he might just cut it. He just cuts it. It's a 1-minute video. And number 3, like, it's a business model. You know, people are doing this for business reasons. Oh gosh. And his smile is just, it looks a little bit crazy, you know? It just comes across like not even a little bit crazy, a lot bit crazy. And for me, he has definitely proven himself to be that. No, there's no swallows, is there? No swallows at all.
8 bacon cheeseburgers from BK No Buns.
And I truly believe that the meat and dairy industry is getting more and more desperate, more creative, because they know that plant-based veganism is canceling them. So they're getting desperate, and they will hire people. They will hire actors to promote their junk, to get you thinking like that you can eat this way and also be healthy and happy and live a normal life, which is it's a huge lie, of course. But just keep that in mind. There are shills out there, and you're not even going to know it. What would stop them doing that? It makes perfect marketing sense for them.
25 nuggets from BK.
Again, just more dead bird that wanted to live. He was eating the limbs, the wings that wanted to flap, continue flapping from these beautiful animals that have been imprisoned since their birth. Like, it just, there's no excuse for this, Joey. It's just...
What I eat in 1 hour.
Okay, so you can see there that like the amount of fiber here is so little that when he goes to the toilet, I mean, I don't even fully believe he's eating like this, of course, but when he goes to the toilet, he is really going to struggle. He's going to struggle. He's going to be straining. There's going to be problems down there big time. And it's probably going to be every couple of weeks. And that is very unhealthy. You should be going like at least twice a day. That would be optimal. And big ones, big poops. You don't want to be just doing these little skinny, torpedoes that are straining and that like hurt your soul to deliver them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay, so he's posing there and people might be like, wow, he looks muscly, he looks solid, he looks fit and everything like that. What is he taking? What is he doing behind closed doors? Remember, I was a personal trainer for years, and I believe he is a personal trainer. I know all the tricks in the book, and I know that he's using some of them, okay? And I'm not saying which one in particular, but if you educate yourself, then things become very, very clear. Let's just say that.
What I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food.
1 can of clam chowder and half of that. Yikes. What?
And half a bag of spinach.
Oh. Well, I mean, at least there is some spinach there, right? He got something fresh. I don't believe we have seen anything fresh until now.
4 cans of tuna.
Oh, he's got the fish food. He's got the cat food, sorry. This is definitely cat food. It's not for the human frugivore. And like I said, you also, whenever you have any sea life, whenever you steal any sea life from the ocean, you have to be consider the wormies. The wormy factor inside it, well, what they can do to your insides. Look up Ascaris lombardus, I believe it is. It is not good, and millions of people have it. Okay, I nearly fell off the chair. Wow. 1 pound of strawberries, only 150 calories. That's the thing. It's only 150 calories. So the rest of the thousands of other calories, which he claims he's eating, is coming from just absolute rubbish. So you can't actually, it's not going to knock out the effect. Having this beautiful, amazing fruit full of vitamin C is not going to, get rid of the ill effect of the rest of the junk.
Recently 150 calories.
Yeah, he's only having it because it's like a low sugar fruit.
2 rice cakes with PB and J.
Well, I mean, I could support you on that one. That's about all I can support you on, and the fruit. But it makes up such a little portion of his day. Okay, all right. So I think we've seen enough. Right? There is, occasionally you see some fruit in there, but obviously it is not enough. You see an entire chicken's body there. No. And like there's so many nuggets, so much fried, so much beige food, lacking the vitamin C. Remember, we are human frugivores. We cannot synthesize vitamin C, so we need to ingest it. And 1 T-Rex burger. Is that seriously a burger? Oh, that is available? That is just... See KFC. He does not care. And I really hope Joey is watching this, because his smile does not take away the pain that he is promoting. Just having a smile while you're consuming this death, pain, and suffering does not take away the horror that you're supporting and that you're saying is okay and promoting to the world, to your fellow human frugivore. Educate yourself, please, Joey, and join the force for good. That's all we're asking. Join the force for good. All right, that's my video for today. Don't forget to go through yourself. Please never, ever support people like this in what they're doing, because it is really an ED. That's all it is. And he's masking it as some desirable way of eating when we know it's not. People just binge out. They're doing a whole lot of things behind the camera. It's becoming a business model, and it's just a big old deceptive presentation. It's like the magician act. Watch this hand while I fake this trick. Okay. Don't forget to go through it yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.